Strand, go ahead and step out here.
So I'm just here to find out how those images were on your, because we know they were on your phone because they got backed up. How they got to your phone, okay? Almost all of them were child pornography. Okay. So then I did a search warrant to Synchronos.
Right.
And they gave me pretty much everything that was backed up. And in that backup was, pictures of you, some videos of you. That make me understand is how this happened.
Well, there's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you understand.
In May 2022, the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office in New Mexico faced a shocking internal investigation targeting one of their own, Deputy Robert Strand, suspected of possessing disturbing images and videos on his electronic devices. The investigation was sparked by tips from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, revealing that Strand's devices contained explicit materials involving young victims. Special Agent Clarence Gibson arrived with a search warrant for Strand's residence and electronic devices, confronting the deputy to uncover the truth behind these allegations. The gravity of the situation was clear from the outset, as Gibson sought to understand how such content ended up on a law enforcement officer's phone.
Special Agent Charge Clarence Gibson.
Yes, sir.
I have a search warrant for your residence.
Okay.
I have a search warrant for any electronic device that's on your person.
Okay.
So you need to turn over any cell phone you have. Is this the only cell phone?
Yeah.
Is this personal? Or which one's personal? Which
Personal.
One's work? Work. Okay. I'm going to ask you if you want to sit down and talk with us about why we have a search warrant for your residence. This is up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm not going to, we can't force you to speak with us. Yeah. If you want to speak with us, we'll go behind the door here, and me and Special Agent Gibson we'll talk with you. All right, come on in. Like I said, we'll go behind the door so no one else can.
During the interrogation, Gibson meticulously read Strand his Miranda rights, ensuring the deputy understood the legal protections afforded to him before any questioning began. Strand acknowledged these rights, signing a waiver to speak without a lawyer present, a decision that opened the door for investigators to probe deeper. He provided his full name, address, and phone number, confirming the details linked to the incriminating reports. This step was crucial as it established Strand's willingness to cooperate, setting the stage for a candid, albeit troubling discussion about the evidence.
So due to the fact you know this is an interview, okay? I'm going to tell you what I do, okay? Is I do internet crimes against children, okay? There's been some reports of some incidents of some activity coming from your, basically your electronic device in your possession, and was reported to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. I'm just here to get your side of the story. I'm not here to pass any.
No, you're fine.
First of all, what you, like everything else we have to do is call your advisement of rights. Okay? I'm going to give you a page to go along with me. All right? But first of all, what's your full name, sir?
Robert Strand, S-T-R-A-N-D.
Your address, sir?
Bernalillo, New Mexico, 87004.
Okay. And what's your phone number, sir?
505.
And the time now is 9:13.
Yes, sir.
So again, before we ask you any questions, you have to understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questions if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you do talk to a lawyer. Do you understand these rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what I just need you to do as a sign is this, all you're signing for is that I've read you these rights and that you understand these rights. Then we'll get to the waiver, okay? So just sign right there. And then I'll witness it. And I'll have Special Agent in charge, Clarence Gibson, also sign right there if you're waiving your rights. All right. So like I said, we do have a search warrant for your residence. Before we go any further, is there anyone currently at your house?
No.
Okay. So what happened was some images and some GIFs were uploaded through the backup service. It's called Synchronos, is the backup service for like Verizon and stuff like that. Currently your cell phone is through your Verizon. So when you first sign up for Verizon, you get this 3-month backup service for free. What happened was when you had your cell phone and you had that service, everything that you had on your phone got backed up. Okay. By federal law, all providers, all what they call ESPs or electronic service providers, are required by federal law that if they see anything that meets the state criteria or meets the criteria for or looks like child for your child use materials, they have to report it to the National Center for Mixed Exploitation. So at that point, there was 5, and so what happens when the National Center for Missing Exploited Children gets it, these reports, they have to look at, okay, where does the cell phone come back to, who's connected to the cell phone, what emails, and before we go any further, do you have any email addresses?
Voices in the Wind.
Okay. So I will tell you, that is the email that was attached to these, and this was also the same phone number that was attached to all those reports going forward. So it captures a lot of information. So like if you log in your phone with your email or whatever, it's going to catch that, and all that stuff gets reported up. In this case, there was 5 separate times. And so it basically lasted between January of 2021 and about sometime in March, like March 22nd, March 25th of 2021 is when we got the reports. I'm not saying that's when the backup happened. Did you get that? Did you get a new phone around January of 2021?
I think so. I think that's when I bought it. I'm not sure.
Is it this current phone or is it a different phone?
It's this one.
Okay. So it got and are any of your phones password protected?
Yeah.
This one is your personal, correct?
Yeah.
What's the password on this?
331133.
It's not biometrics or anything. Just the pen.
Yeah.
Okay. So when all these images, so throughout the full 5 cyber tips, there was 141 images. And some of them are GIFs. Do you know what a GIF is? It's like a little meme type thing where there's like a short video type thing. There's generally no sound. It's a clip. So out of those 141, almost all of them were child pornography. So then I did a search warrant to Synchronos. And they gave me pretty much everything that was backed up. And in that backup was, pictures of you, some videos of you that weren't child materials, and like your guide licenses and stuff, PDFs and stuff like that, text messages and stuff like that. So I'm just here to find out how those images were on your, because we know they were on your phone because they got backed up. How they got to your phone, okay? And I'm just here to just to get your side. I'm not here to cast any. I'm not a judge, and I'm not a jury. I'm just here to get your side story. How did this happen? Make me understand is how this happened.
Well, there's probably nothing I can say that's going to make you understand. But
well, let's just I'll give you a little bit about my background. Is I've been doing these now since 2009, and I'm not here, and I've heard every different kind of this and that, and I'm not here. All I want is, and to be honest, I'm going to be totally straight with you if you're totally straight with me, and I think that's just a respect thing. I mean, that's the same thing I've always respected, especially Agent Gibson, in charge Gibson, because he's always been straight with me, and I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not here to. I'm just here to figure out how that happened, and to also go further to make sure that and ultimately to make sure there's no child that you're telling me you're home alone, so that there's no one else at your house. So that makes me feel a little bit more easier that there's no one there. But we are going to talk about, do you have contact with children and stuff like that? I understand you have a brother who has a niece and stuff like that, but we'll get to that here in a minute. I just want to hear your side of how this happened.
I don't really know.
All right, let's just go. So how did you first come in knowledge of these images that were out there, and how did they get to your phone?
Pretty much downloading porn.
Okay.
And
when you say, let's just break it into
just everything.
Adult or child.
Adult.
Okay.
And
That's how it started?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Did you just found it and then got an interest in it?
A little bit.
Okay.
But then everything's deleted, so.
Okay. So do you know when you got this phone exactly?
I don't.
Okay. And where did you get that phone from?
I ordered it through Verizon.
Verizon, okay. So the time frame we were talking about, January 2021 to March 2021, those images and GIFs were on your phone?
No.
No. When did you get rid of them? Exactly.
All.
Okay.
I got rid of all right away.
Okay, and when do you mean right away?
I
I just need to know because I want to make sure that the National Center isn't reporting something that it wasn't true.
Right.
For one, and just to find a time frame of when you had those images.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
And I couldn't even tell you if it was child.
Okay.
I couldn't. Well,
Okay, so here's the other question I have. When I did that search warrant to Synchronos, which is the backup service for Verizon, they didn't report any adult with it.
yeah.
It's all child. Is it what you're interested in?
No.
Okay, so when you've never to child. Okay.
Gibson revealed that 141 images and GIFs, primarily depicting sexual abuse material, were found backed up on Strand's Verizon cloud service, Synchronos, linked to his phone and email. Federal law mandates that electronic service providers report any discovered child sexual abuse material to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. These materials, reported between January and March 2021, included over 50 identified victims, some as young as under 10 years old. Strand's phone, obtained through Verizon, had automatically backed up its contents, exposing the illicit files. Gibson pressed Strand on how these images ended up on his device, emphasizing that forensic analysis would uncover even deleted files, leaving no room for evasion.
So when you were going out and just looking for, how'd you go looking for it?
It's just on the internet.
Okay, so you'd get it on the internet just off your phone, just on your phone, no other devices or anything?
No, that's all I really have.
You don't have any computers or anything at the house, or?
No, if I do, it doesn't work. I mean,
Okay.
you guys can go through my house.
Yeah, they're gonna, I mean, we have to, it's part of this,
Yeah.
the search warrant. Is your work phone pass protected?
Yes.
What's the work phone?
The same password.
Same password, same pin. I noticed you drove up in a vehicle,
Yes.
and that's your
Work
work vehicle. Is there any electronic items in there? No other cell phones or anything? Okay, I'm gonna look.
Go ahead.
Okay, and the sheriff's department's given me permission to look. So just want to make sure that there's nothing for that. That's fine. Is there, when we get to your, just in the side thing about at your house, in the search warrant house, are there any safes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have the combination. of
Okay,
the
I was gonna say, we don't,
You guys can go through anything you want. You're not gonna find anything.
so what's the combos for your,
33, 11, 33.
so same thing, is it just one safe or, and
It's just one side.
where's that located?
It's located, you go straight down the hallway through the back door, and it drops down into the shop.
Okay.
It's
So it's in the shop?
yeah.
Okay. You wanna let Jay know that? Yeah, we didn't wanna break
No,
your,
you guys-
we didn't wanna break your safes, we didn't wanna break your doors, we didn't,
You guys can go through anything you want to go through.
okay. Angelo Nona. So just on the internet, was there any specific other sites that you went to that just late at night, going through your phone, looking for
Yeah,
that type of deal?
yeah. I did get viruses, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like I said,
And you don't remember this time period you were doing it? Was it before 2021? Was it after 2020? Okay. Did you ever see those images that of children?
I did see them when I got onto Cloud, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Not Cloud, whatever the Verizon thing is, and I
Okay.
erased them. I said, you can go through whatever.
And then nothing else after that? Okay. So, is there any time that you're alone with your niece?
No.
And what's your niece's name?
She's not even my niece.
Oh.
It's a buddy.
Oh, I thought it was her brother.
No.
Okay.
No.
Everyone thought that he was your brother.
No.
I was kind of wondering because he has a
No.
different last name, Alred.
Well, nobody's in danger of
Okay.
anything.
Well, let me
I
ask you
mean,
that.
I understand, because I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I get it.
So,
But-
it's because his name's Andrew, right?
Right.
Andrew. You've never been alone with his daughter?
No.
Okay.
No.
And the reason we ask that is because there's
I understand.
pictures
Yeah.
on social media of you guys together with the
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
And you know her name? But never alone.
No.
Okay. Where does he live? Does he live? Someone says he lives.
Salmon.
Salmon? Okay. Because we had a little conflicting addresses, one where it showed he lived on Carolina with you, or
No,
and then,
never.
and then, well, okay. Yeah, there was a conflicting address.
Do you want me to get into it?
Yeah, just if you want to take him these,
You got it.
I'd send him the pins. And you understand why we
No, I-
did the way we did this.
Yeah.
I mean, we always have to be careful. I mean, you understand this better than most anybody else that I've ever had to interview or do anything here, so. So once you saw it, you erased it. Never had any interest in it. You just got it when you went looking for other adult. So were you just looking at it, and then you were you saving any of the feed that when you saw it, or?
I was probably piss poor drunk.
Okay. I mean, it happens.
So I couldn't even tell you.
Okay. So, just to let you know a little bit about what's going to happen with the phones. We have forensic people.
Right, they take it down.
They'll see everything, even stuff that you think you may have deleted.
Right.
And this is just, I'm just giving you your opportunity to become up front about anything else that may be, that you're not telling us here, that you may want to say different now than knowing that there are going to be full forensic exams done on this.
Right.
If there's anything that you need to change now, or tell me different now.
I've told you I downloaded and
Okay.
once I realized that some things were bad, I erased it right away.
Okay.
I mean, I can't deny that.
So what is going to happen, we're going to wait for the exams to be done.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I have nothing to do with what's going to happen with the sheriff's department. But for now, currently right now, we're not arresting you
Right.
unless, because he's going to start the exam right now on these phones.
Okay.
If he finds anything on these phones, like I said, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, I find any child or anything like that, we will arrest you.
Well, I know.
Okay. All right.
And like I said, everything that I've downloaded, whether would it be not this or that, and I've seen it, I erase it.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay, and like I said, that's why I wanted to get your side and to just be like, well, hey,
yeah.
I wanted to hear your understanding
Yeah.
of it. And generally, that's what we do, is we don't automatically go in blind, going, okay, let's get this guy. None of the search warrants,
Yeah.
I mean, they do have your name, but they don't say where you work.
Okay.
Okay, I left that out
I
purposely.
appreciate that.
I don't know if anybody in the courthouse knows you or anything, but they will be filed
Yeah.
after today.
Okay.
Okay, so just let you know.
Yeah, I know.
But they do have your name. They don't have your date of birth
Right.
or anything like that in them.
I appreciate that. And like I said, whatever you guys need, you can go through my house. There's nothing.
That's what they're getting ready to do now. So we just wanted to wait, talk to you, get your key, just so we weren't breaking down doors.
Yeah.
Especially if no one's home, when we have a search warrant, we're going to give a bit of time, we're going to break down the door. And we're not, and just didn't want to do that to you. And then of course, I mean, you've been very upfront. You've given me pins and you gave us safe numbers, so we didn't have to destroy your safes.
I don't have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I really don't.
Okay. Which was pretty much everybody that knew you, that I talked to. You said this is probably how it would go. That you'd probably be just this is being this. Yeah.
Like I said, anything that was there that I seen after, I would just erase it.
And you can't tell me exactly
I don't.
when that occurred. I mean, generally you can place it around an event.
Yeah.
Was it like Christmas of 2020, Thanksgiving?
I can't.
Okay. Was it 2021? Was it 2020? Was it?
So I got a bad problem sometimes. I drink a little too much.
Yeah.
You know, and once I do that, I kind of just go off and I don't realize a lot of things till the next day.
Okay.
And it's just like,
Okay. Do you think this was during one of those times?
yeah. Because like I said, as soon as I seen it, I erase it.
Okay.
When confronted, Strand admitted to downloading the material, claiming it began with adult content before stumbling upon child exploitation images, which he said he deleted immediately upon realizing their nature. Knowingly possessing such content is a federal offense under 18 U.S.C. Section 2252, regardless of intent to delete. He attributed his actions to being drunk, acknowledging a personal issue with alcohol, but insisting he erased the files to avoid further involvement. Strand's vague timeline and inability to pinpoint when he accessed the material raised suspicions. As Gibson noted, the forensic team would verify his claims against the phone's unallocated space where deleted files linger. His attempt to downplay the incident as a mistake, fueled by intoxication, did little to alleviate the gravity of the findings. Gibson remained skeptical, emphasizing that the forensic evidence would ultimately reveal the extent of Strand's involvement.
All right.
Like, yeah, you might see stuff that's been erased on there, but
Okay. And at least with, if we find stuff that's been deleted,
there's nothing on there.
that's going to give us a time frame,
Right.
at least, of when that.
Yeah.
Because at least when you delete something, there's a date.
Right.
And a time.
Right.
That's been when that was deleted. It'll also show a date and a time when that was uploaded. So,
Right.
or when it's downloaded from whatever site you're looking at,
Yeah.
and downloaded to there. You got anything?
No, sir. I think you're good.
So we'll end this interview at 9:37, okay? And thank you for definitely speaking with us. And again, I'm going to turn you over to, I think they're going to have probably something to speak with you, your chief. As I understand it, they're not terminating you, they're just going to put you on administrative leave. And
So how does that work?
what's that?
So
sorry?
let's say, you know, like I said, I didn't deny that they were there when I seen them.
Yes, sir.
And obviously erased.
Yes, sir.
How does that work?
We're gonna take, so this is how it'll work. We could, I mean, you're right, we could say that, you did do it, or you did have it on your phone.
Yeah.
Well, so let's say we see a download.
Right.
The date is, let's say, just throwing out a date, it's not necessarily the date. Let's say it's January, blah, 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 of 2021. Erased a few days later. Oh, shoot, it's on there. No other downloads? After that, I have to believe your story.
Yeah.
Because it matches to what you're telling me.
Yeah.
That matches. So we'll take your forensics and compare it to what you're saying here.
Right.
Because I'm not here to say what you're telling me isn't the truth.
No.
There's no way for me to do that, because I wasn't there at your house. I didn't see that to go on. And then so if it's this one snapshot deal, and then there's an erase right after, like right after, I'll go forward to my prosecutors and be like, this is what he told me, this is what the forensic showed. That it confirms his story.
Right.
It confirms what he told me. Probably nothing happens. Because I have to believe what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Now we're also going to look at, was there adult mixed in with this child? If then that also confirms your story. Okay, it got mixed in with the rest of it.
Yeah.
I was drunk, didn't know what it is. Oh, okay, and it may have got in there. Okay, we're going to look at the totality of everything, compare it to with this interview, what you told me today, and then that's where we go from there.
Yeah, I do have a problem. I get drunk a lot.
Okay, and I understand that, and you know, and I know, in this,
Yeah.
in the eyes of the law,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
being inebriated isn't a valid.
No, I know.
But it's going to be a process. I'm not going to tell you that. It's going to be forensics. See what we got. Let's see what happened. Does it coincide with the National Center's Missing Exploited Children cyber tips? You know, I mean, there was a lot. There was 141
Yeah.
of these images and these GIFs, these little snippet of videos that are child, very young.
Yeah.
So we're going to look at that too. Okay. Due to the fact of how young they were. Okay. I'm going to be upfront with you. Like I said, I'm a straight shooter.
I'm being upfront with you.
Yeah. You know, none of them are over 10. I mean, some of them. So even out there's these what we call child identified victims. So somewhere, not necessarily in the United States, but around the world, a law enforcement person met with the girl or boy, whatever, in that video or in that image, and identified that as this is their age.
Yeah.
So it's identified child. Out of those 141, 50 plus of them were identified.
Right.
So that, so we're going to look at the totality of everything.
Right.
Just, hey, this is what he told us. This is what forensic showed us. And again, ultimately, it's going to be up to our prosecutors what they want to do.
Right. No, I get it.
I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
I was speaking with the lieutenant outside. You do have a work laptop.
It's at the office.
It's at the office. Do you have a password for that work laptop?
Here, I can write it down for you.
Okay.
Right here?
Yeah. It's Blaze Narrow 244 exclamation.
So again, like I said, we will, whatever happens on that side, we have no control. What we have control over is what happens on our side. Again, it's going to go to prosecutions. This is what we have. This is what was told to us. They'll look at it. They'll look at the statement. They'll look at this video of this interview. They'll look at everything in totality, and then they will move forward from that. All right? So before we get too far, I'm also going to leave you with a copy. So there will be a copy of this search warrant and what was taken from the house, at the house. You know, it's called a return to inventory.
Right.
We're going to do one here for that also.
Okay.
Here's the search warrant for your cell phone and anything on your person. And it's pretty much everything I told you what we're also required to give you it's called an electronic, so there's a thing called ECPA.
Yeah.
That we all have to deal with, that goes along with that. That's just telling you, hey, I served you this warrant, and that you've been notified, basically. And then I'll give you, once I'll go meet with our forensic examiner who has your phones.
Okay.
I'll write down all the particulars, and then I will also give you a copy of the return to inventory. Hey, Jeb? Just hold on for a minute. Can you get from Angelo the makes, models, and serial numbers of those phones so I can do a return to inventory and give it?
Yes, sir.
I'll go grab the makes, models, and stuff so we can get your, this is what I took from you type deal. Do you have any questions for me?
No, so
I think I pretty much have explained.
you guys can't, and we're not technologically that advanced here, so you guys, can you download everything off that phone? Everything? And I get the phone back so I have a phone? Or,
That phone will be, well, we can't give you the phone back until it's cleared.
oh,
Now, if he downloads, we go through the phone, nothing on it. That's to say, even in, so, but all electronics basically goes in ones and zeros.
right.
So there's a space called unallocated space. So when you delete something, it goes to what's called unallocated space.
Right.
And so once we go through that and we find there's nothing on the phone,
Yeah.
let's say zero, not even any of your past deleted stuff. Let's say they
Well, I mean, we already know there's gonna be
Yeah.
deleted stuff,
So once that's done, you can't go in and you can't take that stuff out and then turn around and give you the stuff we don't want to take out. It is almost impossible because that stuff does reside in unallocated space. You can't take it out. So unless to turn the phone back over, it would still be an unallocated space. So us liability-wise, it would be like us turning over
No, I know.
child back over to you.
So-
We can't do that.
But no, my question was, so I just need to go get another phone?
Yes.
Okay.
Strand cooperated fully, providing keys to his home, gate, and safe, along with passwords for his personal and work phones, and even his work laptop, to avoid damage during the search. According to the 4th U.S. Constitutional Amendment, a valid search warrant must describe the place to be searched and the items to be seized with particularity. He insisted there was nothing to find, claiming transparency by allowing investigators to search his property thoroughly. Gibson appreciated Strand's cooperation, noting it aligned with what colleagues predicted about his demeanor. However, the agent remained focused on the evidence, ensuring all devices, including Strand's truck and potential thumb drives, would be examined to rule out additional hidden materials.
My one is a Shepherd and the other is a Ronnie.
Okay. They're nice?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I saw the Shepherd,
Well, they're nice.
but as long as they're on that side of the
Yeah.
fence, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, if you want, and I'm not being arrested, I can take them to my mom's or grandparents or someplace if you want them out of there.
I'll wait and see if they could stay on that side. We'll
Yeah.
just leave them on that side. There's no reason, because it doesn't look like there's any buildings on that side that we have to really be concerned about, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
so if there's nothing there,
There's nothing there.
then we don't need to go in and bother them.
No.
Generally, we leave when we go to houses that have dogs. If they're occupying a space that doesn't have to worry about anything
Yeah.
that's hiding something or whatever, we don't disturb them.
Okay.
Just don't, I mean, yeah, they're gonna bark, but we're, you're a police officer. You get used to barking dogs, and
If you want their names, I can write it down and just tell them to leave and they'll be here.
no, they'll be fine.
Okay.
We're not going in crazy.
No, I know. So how long do I need to wait, do you guys think, before I go back home?
Once we're done here and give you, you're free to, and what's your,
Well, I
whatever.
don't wanna go over there, I mean, I can go over there, but I don't wanna go over there and interfere with you guys.
Yeah, we can't have that either, so.
Yeah.
I'd just say give it a few hours.
Can I grab my truck? You guys can search through the whole truck, I don't care.
And they've probably been searched through, that's the white one that's
Yeah.
inside the property? Yeah, so that would have probably have already been,
Okay.
we can text them and let them know if they can clear the truck.
Yeah. You'll see there's not a lot there in the house. It's pretty empty.
You said something that there might be a laptop that doesn't work anymore.
I don't know if it's still there or if I got rid of it or
Okay.
I'm trying to be, honest with you guys on everything, so I don't.
They're on the truck now.
I think it's unlocked. If it's not, the key should be hanging up right when you walk in the house. There should be a little key.
Okay.
You want to sign this one too? Then make a copy of that.
Gibson clarified that Strand would not be arrested immediately, pending forensic analysis, but would be placed on administrative leave by the Sheriff's Department. According to the 5th U.S. Constitution, due process requires fair notice and opportunity to be heard before deprivation of liberty or property. The agent explained that if the forensics corroborated Strand's story of deleting the material shortly after downloading, it could support his defense. However, the severity of the 141 images, including identified victims, meant prosecutors would decide the next steps based on the totality of evidence. Strand was informed that his phone was unlikely to be returned due to the presence of illicit material in unallocated space, forcing him to consider purchasing a new device.
Thank you. That goes also with that. This is just the form. We want to make sure you get all the forms that we use, just so there's no. Before turning you back over to what they have to talk to you about, your supervisors or whatever, is there any questions you have for us?
No, you guys are gonna let me know everything, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I mean, if, like I said, if we clear something that we took, we'll definitely get back with you to let you know that we cleared it, and then you could have it back or whatever. So,
I'm just gonna assume I'm probably not getting my phone back.
that's your personal one? Probably not. If that deleted stuff is still, like I said, in the unallocated space, we just can't, there's no physical way,
Right.
other than just wiping the zeroing it out,
Yeah,
wiping
no, I know.
all data out, and then it's a worthless.
Yeah.
It'd be easier just to go buy a new one.
Okay, cool. That's what I would need to know.
Yeah. I guess we're done here. We're gonna go look in your unit to make sure there's no electronics there.
Right.
Again, that's totally separate from this here, this search warrant. This search warrant here was just for your person, what electronic items you carried on your person. You don't have any thumb drives or anything like that on you, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can pat me down, you can do whatever.
If you don't mind, just so I can clear it. Because, prosecutors may ask, hey, did he have anything on him? Can you, is that your wallet? Yeah. Can you open your wallet for me, real quick? Just to make sure there's nothing in it.
You can go through it. Go through whatever.
I just want to make sure that, because, as you know,
There's no thumb drives.
thumb drives and SD cards can be hidden super. And I do appreciate you being honest and coming in and talking to us. I mean,
It sucks, because no matter if it gets cleared or if it doesn't get cleared, then this is gonna,
yeah.
that's what sucks.
All right, sir. You're free to go for lunch. We'll totally end for sure. And this is at 10:04. Huh?
You wanna get the lieutenant?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing?
Sorry about that. I had my hands full.
We'll let you know about the information as far as if there's anything located, if we need to go further on his person or on his work laptop or anything like that. Okay. That's all. Stay in touch. I don't have your number.
We don't need it. I mean, because you guys are gonna give us permission to search the work laptop, correct?
Oh, yeah. And our IT is at your guys' disposal with that information. Having the cards, you wanna take my number down? Okay. John. Yeah.
Known this guy. How many years now?
A long time, buddy.
Yeah.
Or David Allen. And phone number, sir. 501-2081. I'm sticking Awesome. All right. That works. Is the other detective in there with us?
No.
Okay. We're both out here. I'll be on his own in there.
Okay. Very
Yeah,
good.
so why do you think that you guys talk amongst yourselves? Is what you
Yeah,
guys talk
yeah, I'll just grab them now and we'll go from there.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir.
You got the vehicle keys? You got the vehicle keys?
I do.
Let's just do a quick.
Following the interrogation, Officer Robert Strand is arrested on serious charges related to illegal content involving minors and their exploitation as announced by Special Agent Ozo. Under New Mexico Statutes Section 30-6A-3, possession of such content is a third-degree felony, justifying the arrest. The arresting officer, prioritizing discretion, takes him to the parking lot, cuffs Strand, and removes his holster to minimize public attention. Strand is directed to place his paperwork on a tailgate and relax as he's guided to a vehicle. He expresses concern for his dogs, and the team assures him that his wife, Sherry Strand, will be notified to care for them.
Sir, can I have you do me a favor? Set your paperwork on the tailgate right there. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay. Okay, go ahead and walk with me this way.
Real second.
Go ahead and have a seat real fast. We have you out of the light, okay?
Cool, I appreciate it.
You got it. So you guys did not search him, correct? Yeah. I just want him in the car quickly because I don't want to make a big scene here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
When I get him over there, I'll get him into a place where when I transfer to Rio, we'll search him better.
Okay.
But I just don't want this out for you guys.
Okay, cool.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to get out of the way.
right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Strand is informed that the Rio Rancho Police Department will handle his transport and detention. The arresting officer notes that a forensic unit is executing a search warrant at Strand's residence, which will be secured upon completion. Strand inquires if evidence was found in a deleted section, but the officer, unfamiliar with forensic details, cannot provide answers. The process moves forward with the officer awaiting prosecutor approval and a judge's signature on Strand's arrest warrant. Upon reaching the checkpoint, they awaited the arrival of the Rio Rancho police, who then transported Strand to their station.
Okay, so I didn't search you.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to do it now. Wait till Rio gets here. I'm going to advise them, and then we're going to do a search. I just didn't want you there.
Okay.
I don't like to do that with anyone. I like to get them out of the limelight. Over here, I think we'll be okay. Do you have anything on you that you need to leave here?
I don't think so.
I know you had a holster for mags or
I got
whatever.
the holsters, yeah, you can take them off.
Well, no, I mean, they're covered. I don't care. So, all right, sir, go ahead and give me the name.
It's gonna be Sherry
Sherry.
Strand, Strand.
Okay. Is there anything that she needs to know other than just take the dogs?
Just take the dogs.
Okay, as soon as they're completed the residence with the search warrant, I'll let her know, and we'll get that handled for you.
So, I know you probably can't tell me what we went on live. Was it, you ever tell me if it was in the deleted section?
Sir, I don't see. I'm not that guy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
I know there was nothing.
Yeah, I don't deal with the forensics. I'm unaware of how that operates. I mean, I have a very, very small IQ when it comes to that, but I'm sure that Special Agent Pena will be able to answer some questions for you. Absolutely.
Okay.
I wish I did, but I do not.
Oh, you're fine.
If you get too hot, let me know, and I'll move over and open that door so you get at least this kind of shade.
You're fine. So what happens from there?
They'll go ahead and finish processing all the scenes.
Okay.
We're going to turn you over to Rio Rancho Police Department for transport and detention.
Okay.
And
Is it going to be this jail here or Santa Fe? Do you know?
Sir, I don't.
Okay, so
I'm unaware of how. Yeah, I'm unaware of how Rio Rancho deals with these types of detentions. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm sure we'll advise them of who you are, and so that'll be taken into consideration, of course.
I really wish you guys would take me, because Rio knows me just as well. That's what's
Yeah.
the baddest.
We've made it a policy we utilize New Mexico State Police or local jurisdictional
Right.
officers to transport for us. So that's kind of how we run the process. With you, it can.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we look in and make sure there's nothing in there we need to know about. Okay. I don't know if he'll want his keys. I can take the cuff key off, or I can just keep them all. Your call.
Go take the cuff key off.
Okay.
Go ahead. You have an undershirt? And take your shoes off. You're fine. Alright, let's go and walk over here and check it out. Locked. Yeah, double check it.
Despite Strand's indictment on charges following his May 25th, 2022 arrest, the case's outcome remains uncertain with no public record of the final resolution. The Sixth Amendment guarantees a speedy and public trial, yet the lack of updates leaves questions about justice in this case. Strand's position as a deputy since 2014, coupled with his prior DWI charges in 2006 and 2012, paints a troubling picture of a law enforcement officer entangled in serious criminal allegations. The interrogation exposed a flawed individual, but without a clear conclusion, the case underscores the challenges of holding those in power accountable. Viewers are left to ponder what became of Robert Strand, with an open call for any new information to shed light on this disturbing saga. As of July 11th, 2025, there are no publicly available updates on the case beyond December 2023, when it was listed as one of the most viewed crime stories by the Rio Rancho Observer, mentioning a docket call hearing scheduled for January 18th, 2024. No information on the hearing's outcome or further proceedings has been found, suggesting the case may still be ongoing or details are not publicly accessible. Subscribe for more police cam stories, watch the next recommended video, click to watch now.